You know, he coming behind his jab, he throwing straight punches, he going to the body, going up and down. He just got to tighten up a little bit on his defense, but other than that, man, he good. He ready for
Terence Crawford is seeking advice and support from a range of experts as he gets ready for his September fight against Canelo Alvarez. Recently, he attended the press conference for the David Benavidez versus David Morrell fight, not only as an observer, but also to train with David Benavidez following the event. After gaining insights from Floyd Mayweather last week, Terence Crawford is now collaborating with David Benavidez, a fighter often associated with a potential matchup against Canelo Alvarez. Along with Benavidez, Benavidez is considered one of the few who truly understand Canelo's fighting style and has consistently believed in his ability to overcome him.
Fight luck with Benavidez. Who do you take?
I still got it at 50-50. Benavidez good.
Despite Canelo Alvarez consistently turning down the opportunity to face him, Terence Crawford has now teamed up with David Benavidez as he gears up for his own fight against Canelo. The two have spent time studying Canelo's boxing style and techniques, sharing their insights on how a potential matchup might unfold. Benavidez has earned a reputation as a fearsome opponent, often dubbed the bougie man of boxing for his dominance in the ring.
First of all, I tried to shake his hand, I try to be cool. Because last press conference, we had did the talking, but then in the middle, after, he was cordial, we were shaking hands and stuff, so, I was just expecting the same thing.
However, his upcoming fight against David Morrell is far from just another match. It's deeply personal. Scheduled for February 1st at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, this long-anticipated clash has been building for years, with Morrell continuously challenging Benavidez. Morrell, undefeated with a record of 11-0 and 9 knockouts, is confident he can defeat the WBC interim champion. For Benavidez, though, this fight is about much more than just securing a win.
I'm focused 100% on this fight. Look, I don't like the way he talks, and I'm not in this position because of any.
Canelo Alvarez has always doubted that Terence Crawford would engage directly in the ring due to the size difference. He's a good fighter, Alvarez said, but it's different at 154, that's why there are weight classes. While he acknowledges Crawford's talent, he believes stepping up in weight will present a significant challenge for him.
If he wants to work with me, it's in my way, not in their way.
What was
I don't need it.
What didn't you like about how he approached?
It's not that.
Alvarez suggested that waiting a little longer to face undefeated former 168-pound champion David Benavidez might be the best approach, especially since Benavidez is eyeing a bout with the winner of the undisputed light heavyweight title fight between Middleweight and Artur Beterbiev in Saudi Arabia on August 12. People want to see that fight. They'll have to pay, Alvarez said. He also expressed interest in fighting in Japan, a place where one of his favorite fighters, former featherweight champion Oscar Larios of Mexico, fought several times.
The way to approach is not the way to approach to me. Look, I respect everybody and I respect Turkey, but look, if
I like to take it fight by fight, but I would definitely love the experience of fighting in Japan, Alvarez said. I grew up watching Jorge Larios. He fought there many times. I really want to have that experience. As for Saudi Arabia, it remains unclear whether he will ever fight there. Canelo has voiced his frustration with the Boxing Federation, particularly regarding its handling of negotiations with him.
Estoy pidiendo esa pelea, al final
Claro que no. La quiero para mi hijo, por favor.
Sí, no, aquí yo creo que Crawford needs to fight Teofimo.
Reports indicate that Alvarez might finally be open to a fight with David Benavidez, but the boxing star has demanded a massive $200 million for the bout, a request that Alex seems reluctant to entertain. Alex's approach has notably influenced the dynamics of boxing in recent years, contributing to the sport's resurgence in the combat sports world. However, despite this, Canelo Alvarez is not inclined to follow Alex's lead, and Alex appears to be in agreement, as he recently took steps to dismiss Alvarez's request.
This fight possible in boxing, is that something you'd actually be interested in?
It's crazy when you asking about that because you say, your matchup is coming.
In a conversation with the media, Canelo Alvarez explained why he's demanding $200 million for his fight against Benavidez. Obviously, he's a risk, a great fighter, and he brings more to the ring on fight night than I do. It's a risk, but I don't care if the money's right, it can be tomorrow. However, a $200 million payout would necessitate an enormous gate to generate sufficient revenue, and Alec is fully aware of the significant challenge this presents.
Payday, obviously, but I don't want that fight. I think Teofimo deserves more than me.
In a statement issued through his exit handle, Alec responded to Canelo Alvarez's demand, saying, "I heard Canelo say that he respects me but doesn't like the way we do business. As for the respect, it doesn't matter to me if he does or not, but I understand why he doesn't like the way I do business. I only focus on big fights at fair prices. So of course, anyone who prefers easier fights won't like that." Alec also questioned Canelo's abilities, stating, "After losing to Bivol, Canelo's been looking for easier fights. I'm not afraid to fight Benavidez or Crawford. He's wasting time with excuses and asking for money that can't be paid. I'm focused on making big fights that benefit boxing, while he's chasing easy showcase fights."
Yeah.
Turkey has said that he's not interested in the fight anymore. What's your reaction or your response to that?
It was no different from 147, to be honest. Israel just was a strong opponent. You know, we knew that coming in. The right hand wasn't bothering me. You know, I wasn't really too much worried about the right hand. You know, he landed a couple of times at the end of the round where he was trying to steal it.
Like Ali Sheikh say that he sent you an offer, possibly to face Crawford for coming up here. Is that true, or what happened with that?
No, I don't have any offer. And look, I'm 100% focused on this fight, and then when
to him, we will send to you 2 gloves if you want to play in Saudi Arabia. That's it. He said to me, send to me 2 Ferrari.
Now just give me the fight that we all want to see. Who wants to see David Benavidez versus Canelo? That's what you guys want to see? Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's going to be an easy fight. Munguia, you know, he's a strong fighter. He's a combination puncher. And if you see the fighters that give Canelo problems, the combination Canelo, because that's what Canelo thrives at. He loves throwing those body shots, and he will find it. So he has to keep the distance, punching combinations, and get out the way. If he doesn't have to be there, then don't be there. Don't receive unless he is able to do that. And it's going to be a tough fight because Munguia can crack too. Munguia can crack. You can see that when he fought John Ryder. You know, he's power punch. He can crack. So it's going to be interesting. I don't think it's going to be easy, like how people say it is. You know, Munguia is a tough fighter. You know, he's Mexican blood. He's a warrior. So it's going to be a good fight.
they're gonna say, "Oh, they put me that clause," so nothing to do with that fight.
It's a lose-lose situation too.
Yeah, it's a lose-lose situation because they're gonna, after the fight, they're gonna talk out because of this. Yeah, it's a lose-lose situation because they're gonna, after the fight, they're gonna talk out because of this.